Hard truth, nobody is coming to save you. Most people live their entire lives waiting for someone else to give them the answers, a miracle, a mentor, or a lucky chance. They see a day when everything just falls into place with ease. But the unpleasant truth is that no one will come to your aid. That is not pessimism, but liberty. Because when you realize that you are the only one responsible for your life, everything changes. Now every small decision you make and every effort you make matters. Rather of wishing, you act. Rather than asking, you start building. Being alone in this war is the ultimate power rather than a sign of weakness, because no one else can influence your destiny. You have to make it. Number 8, the rescue fantasy. The human mind longs for security and safety. We succumb to the rescue fantasy as a result. We wait for the ideal opportunity, a job offer, a romantic relationship, an unexpected turn of events, or someone who will at last see our value. We hope that life would come to our aid effortlessly. However, the unpleasant truth is that waiting is a waste of energy. Miracles don't happen in life. No matter how tiny the steps appear, it rewards those who take action. Your rivals, peers, or even complete strangers are exploiting every hour you spend hoping someone else would solve your difficulties to gain an advantage. The world doesn't stop for anyone. Either you take charge of your journey or you remain trapped in the never-ending cycle of disappointment and hope. Action seems alive, yet waiting feels secure. Number 7, responsibility equals power. Many times responsibility is misinterpreted. The majority of people view it as a load, something difficult to bear. The paradox is that responsibility is freedom masquerading as effort. You gain power when you take charge of your decisions and stop placing the blame on external factors, other people, or bad luck. Rebuilding your health, picking up a new skill, or making a difficult choice are all modest actions that add up to a greater momentum over time. Excuses don't matter in life. However, it reacts to ownership. Instead of only responding to your world, ownership enables you to create it. At first, it's challenging, since accepting responsibility makes you face difficult realities. However, the cost of independence is that discomfort. Furthermore, nothing or no one can stop you once you've accepted it. Number 6, self-respect is built, not given. Many times confidence is confused with charm or good fortune. However, doing the hard work when no one is watching is where true confidence comes from. It comes from consistently demonstrating your abilities, maintaining your word to yourself, and showing up when it's inconvenient. It takes quiet battles to acquire self-respect, getting up early to concentrate on your objectives, refusing things that exhaust you, and remaining steadfast when others question you. Every exercise of self-control and every obstacle surmounted adds an imperceptible layer of defense. Self-respect shields you against reliance, envy, and self-doubt, unlike praise from others. Those who act and take charge wear this armor naturally, whereas those who wait for help never experience it. Number 5, comfort is the silent enemy. Comfort is actually a slow-acting trap. Most people confuse it with safety. The cozy bed, the comfortable work, and the simple routine all feel nice right now. Yet, while you're safe and snug, life is passing by. Every hour spent trying to escape suffering is a missed chance to develop, learn, and get stronger. Outside of your comfort zone, in situations that make you anxious, worn out, or unsure, growth occurs. It's the uncomfortable exchanges, learning a new skill for the first time, and working late into the night while others are sleeping. Every tiny act of bravery adds up to resiliency, self-assurance, and independence. The harsh reality? The world honors those who dare to venture into discomfort, but comfort is a silent enemy that keeps you tiny. Number 4, fear is fuel. Fear is a signal, not an enemy. You are on the verge of growth if you have a knot in your stomach, your heart races before making a significant decision, or you hesitate before taking action. Fear causes most people to flee because they see it as danger. In actuality, however, fear leads directly to opportunity. When it comes to asking for a raise, launching a business, giving a speech in front of an audience, or leaving a toxic circumstance, every successful person has experienced anxiety on several occasions. Fear produces energy, attention, and adrenaline. When used properly, this natural fuel can move you forward more quickly than comfort could. Those that attain remarkable outcomes are not fearless, rather, they act against their fear, allowing it to propel them into areas that others would never venture. Number 3, comparison is a trap. One of the quickest ways to halt growth is to look at other people's achievement and say, they're luckier than me. Because it forces you to evaluate your value in relation to someone else's story, which you can only see in fragments, comparison is toxic. The hardships, setbacks, and sacrifices that led to their achievement are never visible to you. Asking yourself, am I better than I was yesterday? Is the first step toward true improvement. That is the important benchmark. Every little victory quietly builds momentum when you are focused on your own path. Comparison often paralyzes, discourages, and diverts attention. Put an end to comparing yourself to others and begin creating your own narrative. One choice, one action, and one risk at a time. At first, the effects might not be noticeable, but eventually, they become irreversible. Number 2, action beats motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It comes in bursts, often at the wrong time, and disappears just as quickly. Many people wait for inspiration to strike before they act. But that's a trap. Real progress doesn't wait for feelings. It is born from consistent action, even when you don't feel ready. Writing the first sentence, sending the first email, taking the first step toward a goal, these small, deliberate actions ignite momentum. Motivation doesn't appear first, it follows action. This is why the most successful people do what needs to be done even when they are tired, scared, or unsure. They act first, and the confidence, clarity, and energy come later. Waiting for motivation is waiting for life to hand you results. You have to take them yourself. Number 1, your story starts today. The perfect moment to begin rarely exists. Many people wait after graduation, after a promotion, after saving enough money, thinking the stars will align. But life doesn't pause, it doesn't hand out permission slips. Your story begins the second you decide to act, the moment you take control of your own life. Every choice you make today, no matter how small, shapes the chapters that follow. Late nights learning a skill, tough conversations you avoid, small daily commitments, they all define the trajectory of your life. Waiting for someone else to save you only prolongs mediocrity. If you want a meaningful, powerful life, you have to start writing your story today. You are the hero, and every moment you delay is a page left blank in someone else's story. Remember this, no one is coming to save you. Every choice, every effort, every small action, it's all in your hands. You are the hero of your own story, and the power to change your life has always been inside you. If this video inspired you to stop waiting, take ownership, and start building your future, then hit that like button, because every like helps us reach someone else who needs this hard truth. And if you want more videos that cut through the noise, challenge your thinking, and help you take control of your life, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your story starts now. Don't wait for someone else to save you. Take action, own your life, and remember, the person who changes everything are you.